Hello and welcome back, everybody. I hope you guys had an amazing holiday with your friends and families. This is my New Year's video. What a year it has been. Welcome everybody to the last day of 2020. What a journey it's been. Amazing journey starting YouTube, amazing journeys on Twitch. I'm so thankful for everything that we've gone through, social media presence wise, Twitch wise, even YouTube. You guys have destroyed that subscriber button. Like, we went from having like 60 last video all the way up to almost 100. That's insane. I want to just thank you guys for your amazing continuous support that you guys have shown. The hero video is doing like way better than I even thought it would be. We're almost at 3.4k total on that video. That's just insane. Your guys' support has been truly amazing, and I want to wish you all a great happy new year as well. Hopefully you guys take the things that have gone wrong in this year and just look forward to a nicer beginning and everything like that for 2021, and make it a more wonderful year than what has been, and we can say goodbye to 2020 and move on with it. So today's video, as you guys can guess it, is finally going in with a hero video. We're finally going to talk about Operation Siren, my tips and tricks and opinions for new players on how to betterly understand Operation Siren, what it is, how it affects hero meta, raid, stuff like that, how it affects Guild 2.0, what is Guild 2.0, what is Operation Siren. As a new player, there's probably a shit ton of things going through your head trying to figure out what the hell is going on, especially with the new and Iron Blood event that came out as well, which we will be having a video going on in a couple of days explaining my personal opinion and thoughts on the new Iron Blood ships. As all you know is I love my Iron Blood girls, and I'm a proud supporter of the Iron Blood faction, as they are my favorite faction in the game. So further ado, let's go ahead and go into Operation Siren as what we know it as so far. So, Operation Siren, what is it? Pretty much, a little basis is that Operation Siren is our new biggest release of content that we received to AL about a couple weeks ago. Operation Siren is now a new vast open world experience with new enemies, challenges, whole new story, and a lot of kafuckery is what we like to call it, or a lot of understanding to what the hell is this and what do I do with this. As a new player, pretty much you can attempt Operation Siren at Commander level 60 and unlocks for you, and you'll be like, oh wow, level 60, what is this? So, open world map. As you can see on the map, there's a bunch of different zones. There's going to be a bunch of different nodes with coins, chests, green weird looking things, red things, ports, missions, all that good jazz. We're also wondering what the hell is half of these nodes. Well, as you can see, when you begin Operation Siren, you will start off with two fleets. Two fleets that you can use to clear the map, ranging of enemies anywhere from mid-60s all the way to mid-90s. So if you're Commander level 60 and have about ships that are anywhere from level 100 to 110, you'll be fine for the first phase of Operation Siren. Now, Operation Siren is more aimed at in-game content. If you're trying, there's going to be some Sirens that are level 126 and above. As you can see with the hero meta raid, you can see that she at higher levels like 14 and 15, that she is level 120 plus. I've yet to see someone actually fully on beat her at level 1500 plus, because she has like over like 1 point something million health, which is fucking absurd. But it is what it is. It's a raid. It's meant to be beaten with other people, so you can share your points and help them do it and not be a scumbag and hoard all of everything for yourself. Anyways, what you have with Operation Siren, you're going to see something called your combat effectiveness, your offensive adaptability, your survival adaptability, and tactical adaptability. These can be leveled up during your playthrough missions with the actual story missions themselves, and nodes that spawn on the map. Now, there's some nodes that actually spawn with these offensive abilities, survival abilities, and tactical abilities on the map that you can actually go and do, and then stepping on certain nodes will increase this, or after beating a certain node or mob or boss, and there will increase it as well by just doing the main story quest, which is indicated by a red check mark on the map. Now, they did change Operation Siren quite a bit. They added, the Ashen Showdown. After you beat a certain level, you can get Ashen Coordinates to unlock Hero Meta, which is explained in my previous video. And you now have a exchange shop for all the other crap that you can buy. You can buy these high efficiency books, which increase your output of drop rates in XP for your ships. You can buy coins, you can buy coordinates, you can buy rainbow coordinates, corrosion level, all this fun jazz. You can see how many zones you cleared, how many stars you can get. Star progression will be explained more later on when we have a better understanding of how the star progression system works. It's still kind of confusing at the moment, but main point is combat efficiency. Mine currently right now is 175k. I have 4 main fleets consisting of nothing but pretty much level 120s, maxed out ships, just to be aware of strongholds that will come to suit, which is a very strong Siren that's anywhere from level 124 to 128. Strongholds are meant to be having 4 fleets because it's going to pretty much throw out the hardest content it can at you at a point to where you're going to try to battle it. As you currently say, if you pretty much just follow the story path, it will guide you in the way that you need to go to get to the chapter 4-6, where you can start doing more open world, which these green coordinate missions are like daily missions. You go here, do this. There's a certain amount of missions that you get points from it, you get different types of stuff to help you out and everything like that as well. You get this is your merit system, like your coins, as you can say, of like 130,000 currency. You can use this to buy stuff in the shop, like repair kits for your fleets, because the only way you can repair from Operation Siren is if you back out of the map and then go to your port and then repair them from there, or you can go back out of the map and then go to your inventory, and then you can use your stuff from there to heal your ships or get new coordinates, or you can find tubings, which actually have little bottles that you can buy in the shop that have offensive adaptability, survival adaptability, and tactical adaptability. Now you're probably wondering what those categories mean. Those categories, when you fight an elite node, for like an example, we'll just go into a node that I was currently doing. Let's say we're going to try to go like fight this node or whatever, right? So we'll locate my fleet. My fleet is currently right here. We'll return to the map real quick. When you spawn into here, you can see like nodes and stuff that will pop on the screen, and they'll have a bunch of different buffs on them. You can see like their buffs by hitting scan. The scan feature will also show you like hidden caches on yellow tiles that you want to step over, so you can get bonus stuff that spawn in the water, like crates and coins and XP, stuff like that. And then find anomalies to clear certain paths so you can unlock it and everything like that. Your adaptabilities to those, what these are kind of like Siren buffs or your buffs versus their buffs. Elite nodes will have certain buffs on them, like where they'll take either decreased damage from like shelling or aviation, or they'll have increased firepower or torp or reload, stuff like that, that gives them an edge. The higher your adaptabilities in those categories, the lesser amount of damage that they're going to do to you, because you have the advantage and you have more tactical adaptability, survival adaptability, and reconnaissance ability than they do, and everything like that. The other thing that you have access to is called your order. Your order system is pretty much how you either one get your submarine support at later chapters, request recon, regroup and rest, which is where you completely back out of the map and it completely heals all your ships and everything like that as well. And then you recall 450 action points. Request recon scans the entire map and opens up every node, shows you like where hidden caches are, like the ones in the ocean that you can physically see protruding out of the map. And then you can see all your enemies that are on the map and everything like that. And then you can use scan to see if there's any hidden maps or anything like that as well that you can take, or different paths. What do you use as far as currency or points to use for farming? So Operation Siren doesn't necessarily take oil compared where you would go farm a map for XP, or like an event, for example, aka the new Ironblood event. Each map costs oil for you to run your fleet and everything like that, and then you would farm. Operation Siren does not take oil, no matter how fancy or how heavy your oil based on your system or your ships are. They take a thing called action points, which you can obtain from these crates just by doing daily missions, doing the story, finding them in the water, stuff like that. Or you can use 1,000 oil and regenerate 100 action points. Now you can store up to 1,000 action points. You can do 5 refills a day on the 1,000 oil and go from there. So to exit the map, you would click out of the map and then go into it, and then you can start another node like this, where you can see like this node is corrosion level 5. So each sector, as you call it, pretty much has a thing called a corrosion level, which is like their level of how hard an enemy is going to be. Usually corrosion level 5 is like hundreds, like 90s to 100 nodes, stuff like that. And then going from there and so forth, you have different other things. Sometimes you had to beat a certain sector to move on to another sector. Certain sectors move on to special sectors. Some sectors move on to strongholds. Yada yada yada. It's just a chain effect. So for this sector, as you can see, this costs 60 action points to run. So you can click on here, go into the sector, enter the zone, and now you see we have 104s. Sorry, I am impeached. So you can see that the map is pretty much going to be darkened out, which means that you're not able to see what the map looks like or anything yet. You can gain more movement on the map by moving your fleets in a direction to move them and unfuel the map. Now, if you want to just pretty much get the map out of the way, as I say, you can go order, request recon. That costs 0 AP, and now the entire map is open for you. So these are some of the nodes that you will experience in Operation Siren. Now, as you can hit scan, you see that we have 2 category item nodes. This is where you would step on it. It's going to use your cat or your command cat that you have active in your fleet. It's going to disable their main perk until you move around the map, and then it finds the item for you, and then it'll go back to your fleet and it can use your item for you. You can see right here, here's a hidden node. I can step on this and I will find something on this. Now, for example, like these other ships I was talking about earlier, this is what's considered a elite node, or a promoted pawn is what they call it. So you can see that this ship has 3 buffs. 1, when the enemy flagship's HP falls under 30%, it will gain a permanent shield that can block incoming bullets. The enemy flagship takes 50% reduced damage from airstrikes, and the enemy flagships gain 30% increased movement speed. Now, fighting elite nodes can grant you access to a higher end perk stuff like golden plates, golden equipment upgrades, purple upgrades, more points, better XP, stuff like that. So this node is a corrosion 5. As you can see, all the enemies are currently 104. These crates that are floating in the water, like these, are random crates that have random items in them, and you can go pick them up at any time and then come and just pick them up. So you see, this is a normal node of 104 enemies. You can see what their buffs are. If you go right here, they have a 63 offensive adaptability, they have a 66 survival adaptability, and they have a 66 combat interface adaptability. And then you can see your rewards being either gold, purple, or blue, and then some other junk with coins and repair toolkits if you're lucky and get. So you can see you can come here, fight this node. You don't necessarily have to go into harder sectors at the point. As I said, I would recommend just following the path of the story mode, and then, or you can do what I do. I normally fight the sectors that have the coin spawns or the adaptability spawns, stuff like that, to level up my adaptabilities and stuff like that, so I can gain the edge over higher enemies in the long run. Now, what's funny is that you'll see a lot of tier lists out there saying, hey, what ships are necessarily good in Operation Siren. There are some ships that actually got nerfed as far as abilities in Operation Siren, but a lot of them are still good. Like, for example, Perseus got nerfed, but yet she's still good, because there are some nodes that if you heal, it will convert into damage, which, oh boy, we don't want that, right? So no one really wants anything like that to be done to them, everything like that as well. As you can see, it's a normal node. It'll spawn after you beat it. You'll get some tokens, stuff like that, that you can use to buy shit. If you go to your storage, this is where all of your crap is. pretty much stored. As you can see right here, I have like these purple tubes that are quality tuning. I have 3 of them. You want to use these when you get them because they don't automatically apply. So now you can see that my adaptive tuning went from 164 to 194. So now I got my buff even higher. I can get my adaptive tuning survivability is now 143 to 173, and then my other tuning for my tactics is now 138 to 168. Same thing like that. Now your buffs are a little bit higher. You can use those. You want to make sure that you use those because they don't apply directly. You have these energy storages, which will be for certain nodes. There'll be like a little box that will open. It'll say, do you want to use an energy source or do you want to smash it? I recommend using an energy storage because it does give you one of your adaptabilities, usually to buff and stuff like that. I'm sorry if you guys are hearing fireworks around me. My entire block is playing, shooting fireworks because they don't give a crap about anybody else, and it's also 2021, so they're just doing whatever they want. I apologize, but you know what? It's not going to stop us from making this video or anything like that as well. You got your triple emergency repair toolkits that you can get from stuff, full emergency repair toolkit stuff, your currency, everything like that. Your items like your UR torpedo prints, your UR aircraft carrier prints, a bunch of different high-end parts to use for upgrades to build into certain equipment. The new thing with Operation Siren 2, as you can see, there's a completely new list of equipment that they released to us with different best in slot gear now and different things and stuff like that. Once we get better confirmation of that gear and how good that gear is, we'll go into that and explain which gear to aim for primarily for Operation Siren and what you should be focusing on and what to level and stuff like that. But for right now, we don't want to go into that because I don't want to give you guys any false information about anything for that. My channel is primarily focused on new players / veteran players, more new players to understand the basics and core of the game, how it works, the new maps and material that they can look for, and how they can play the game and how to understand the game. This video is primarily basically just a basic overview of how to understand Operation Siren and how they can get started and everything like that. As you can say, when you play Operation Siren, you'll also get these things called Ashen coordinates. And if you don't know previously, you can click in the link in the description. I will have my 2 latest videos, my PR and my Ashen video in my playlist, so you guys can see how to obtain hero meta and everything like that. You go to Ashen Showdown. Once you hit 100, that will spawn your hero. You can choose to defeat it. If you can't defeat it, you can request support so other players can get your hero, help out, and get your points and stuff like that as well, and go from there. Well, I wanted just to do a basic overview video of how to understand Operation Siren, mainly how it works, how to get started, what to look for, everything like that. I say choose to play Operation Siren how you want to. I'm one of those weird person that likes to clear all of the map ordnance out, which I'll be working on, but right now we have a event going on that's a new Ironblood event, which, as I said, we have Inverted or Herent going on, and I will be doing a review and thought process on the new ships in a couple of days when I decide to have my thumbnail ready and everything like that and get information ready for you guys and everything like that. Well, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you do have any more further questions, I will link my Discord in the video below. Come hang out with us on Discord. If you guys like the content that you're seeing, definitely hit that follow button, hit subscribe, like, comment, click that bell for more notifications. If you guys definitely like what you're seeing as well, come follow me on Twitch. We practically stream every week, 3 to 4 times. I'll have my link in the description below with my Twitter, my social media, all my social media platforms, a link to Azur Lane. If you are a new player and interested in playing Azur Lane, I will have a link to the BlueStacks description so you guys can start in exploring today. And I wish you all a happy and safe new year. Here is to 2021, and let's make it a great year full of content, friends, family, supportive community, and more to come. I'm looking forward to this year as far as content on Twitch and on YouTube and on Discord and being with you guys. Eventually we will start streaming on YouTube to try it out and see how it goes. If it doesn't go so well, you guys can always come and hit me up on Twitch. As I said, I practically stream every week. Anyway, guys, have a good one. Take care, stay safe, and here is to 2021. Peace out, guys. Until next time, have a good one.